Okay, I am trying to get, and I don't even know how that story started. Live, live, live! It's alive! It's alive! Wah, 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 wah. Da 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 da. Ow. Da 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 da. Okay. Da 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 da. Oh, I can back up a little bit. Let's back up. Back up, my friend. Send me back to the Twilight Zone. No! Twilight Zone! No, I've been there long enough. Get me out of here! Okay, I am not. That's not nice, but whoa. Okay. The internet is that bad in Irvine, California, folks. Irvine, California has bad internet, and you can't use the internet here and drive down the street in the main part of the city. I'm not like in a bad area. Wow. Internet bad, internet's bad. All the internet is bad, bad, bad. I'm just driving home. I'm driving home on the California freeway in Southern California. We're on the 405, then we'll get on the 55, then the 91, to the 6215, and the 74. I'm on so many freeways. 405 to the 55 to the 91 to the 60 to the 215 to the 74. I didn't count. How many was it? The 405 to the 55 to the 91 to the 60 to the 215. Hi to the 215. So I'm going to go get on 6 freeways. 6 highways, anyways. Hi, Cardi, and hi, Rachel. What's happening here? We are driving home, and I happen to have two. You can count them. One, two live streams. There's a forward view if you want to see what I'm looking at as I'm driving. Right now, I'm just sitting at a light. I'm at a light. I'm getting ready to drive home to Hemet, California, and I'm going to drive a long way. I do this a lot. I'm an electrician and a captain of a yacht. Today I did electrical work, so I was an electrician today. Sunday I'm going to be a shrimp boat captain. I'm just being Forrest Gump there. I'm not going to be a shrimp boat captain. I captained the Aviator out of Newport Beach. You can look it up. It's a very, very nice boat. And all I'm going to do is probably run the boat. Sometimes you just have to run her. That's all you have to do. You just have to run the boat. The owner's doesn't really take it out much. In fact, he said he'd sell it if he had the right buyer for it. So we'll see. Maybe he will. Hey, getting on the freeway. We're having some fun. The boarding house in San Francisco, California. We got music, we have laughter, we have wonderful times here at the boarding house. But the only amazing thing to me is I get paid for doing this. I'm driving on the 405 freeway. It is, it's kind of a mess. Oh, look, I don't even have to get over. This is a lane. I'm not getting over. You go get over. I'm going to stay here. What do you think about that? And after you got over, I'm passing you. Okay. No one's on the forward cam. And only one person's on this cam. I do like to listen to stories. We could listen to a story about RoboCop and the history of it. Let's listen.
Coming to a sense of real human intelligence. While writing an outline for his idea, he encountered director Michael Miner, who had a similar robot-themed movie idea called Supercop. Over the next few months, the two collaborated on a spec script in their free time. Taking inspiration from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, Neumeier conceived of killing off the lead character near the beginning of the film. However, this time the character would be rebuilt as a cyborg. Neumeier was also heavily influenced by the corporate culture of the 1980s, which he had an extremely critical view of. He said,
Here we go. I finally got it going on to the
ransacked the world and
speakers. It's so sad when you try to... Look at that. There you go.
And he still does the right thing. That's the core of the film. To further satirize the Reagan-esque attitudes of the day, Neumeier and Miner came up with the idea of having news breaks throughout the movie. Television hosts who would be smiling brightly while reporting on horrific violence and hot new products alike. The spec script was completed by December 1984, entitled RoboCop: The Future of Sound in early 1985, eventually catching the eye of director Jonathan Kaplan and producer John Davidson at Orion Pictures. Davidson was a seasoned producer of B-movies and parodies and took to the satire of the script. In a meeting with Miner and Neumeier, he referenced Dirty Harry and Mad Max 2 for the tone he had in mind. When the writers agreed to take on board these notes and write a second draft, the project was given the green light. As Neumeier and Miner began work on the second draft, director Jonathan Kaplan left the project to direct Project X. Miner lobbied to direct the film himself, but Davidson refused, citing his lack of experience. Instead, he was offered the job of second unit director, but Miner turned this down. Directors who were approached to take over included David Cronenberg, Alex Cobb.
So, I'm just listening to the making of RoboCop back in the 1980s, and it's kind of interesting, but maybe not the tone of what I want to listen to today. So, you know what? I know one of the YouTube channels that I can listen to and not have to worry too much about if I can find him. Let's see, there we go. We can go forward. And I'm just sitting, I'm not kidding, I'm in 1 or 2 mile an hour traffic trying to get up to my next freeway. Looking for Leto's Law. I don't think it's in here. I know what it looks like, and I'm in the L's. I'll bet you he named his channel after him. He just calls it Welcome to Leto's Law with Steve Leto. So if we go down to the S's, we'll probably see him. It's stuck in the T's. There's so many T's. There's Steve Leto. Let's see what he has to say about what is going on. There's no audio. I forgot I had.
And, apparently, he was charging $25 a day for storage, which, as you can imagine, for something.
Leto's Law. Here's Steve Leto.
I got an update to a story I did not so long ago. A lot of people sent this to me. Thank you very much, from Denver7.com. It's an update on that electronics shop that was charging the storage fees and also suing people in Colorado, even though they lived elsewhere. So Colorado Electronics Repair Shop changes policies after judge throws out lawsuits against customers. Didn't throw them all out, but threw enough out to get his attention. Jacqueline Allen and Joe Vaccarelli wrote this. The Colorado Device Repair Company is changing some of its policies after a recent court decision. or a spate of court decisions, if you count them by the cases. The company filed at least 85 lawsuits in Colorado against businesses and individuals, saying that some of the customers abandoned their devices, resulting in thousands of dollars in storage fees and unpaid diagnostic charges. Last year, the company began filing lawsuits against those customers, many of whom do not live in Colorado. And so here is the issue, okay? You're in another state. Let's say that you're in Maine and you have a broken electronic device and you're thinking, should I throw it away? Can I find someone to fix it? Locally, you can't find anybody, but you go online, you find somebody in Colorado who's got a website that says they can fix it, okay? So you package it up and you send it to them, and they contact you and say, hey, it's going to cost this much to fix. And you go, don't want to do that. I don't think it's worth it. Question then is, do they ship it back to you? How much do you owe them for a diagnostic fee? If you refuse to pay them, what happens? And I mentioned in the original story I did that many states will enforce a clause in a contract that says we agree to have this case settled here or resolved here as long as the parties agreed to it in advance. When I did the video, I said, I'm not sure if that exists in this case, but I've seen many cases, and I gave the example of the car lender for car loans that had the clause in their contract that said, even though you might be in Maine or Texas, you agree that if you have a legal dispute with us or we have one with you, it'll get resolved in Southfield District Court or Oakland County, Michigan. Take your pick depending on the amount of money, but it'll be resolved in Michigan, in Oakland County, quite possibly in Southfield. And many courts will uphold that by saying, well, you agreed to that when you got into it. Now, the diagnostic fee is another thing, which, again, if disclosed up front, might be enforceable. But on the other hand, if not, it might not be. But worse, storage fees. Because apparently, this guy who runs this business was charging people storage fees for things that he said he could not fix. So you send him something, and he goes, I can't fix this, or it's going to cost so much to fix it's not worthwhile. And you say, okay, fine. You don't make arrangements to have it shipped back to you, and it's just sitting in his shop. And apparently he was charging $25 a day for storage, which, as you can imagine, for something small, might not be really conscionable. And so those are the biggest issues. One is the venue choice as to where it's going to be tried. Number two is the diagnostic fee. Is that clearly disclosed? And number three is a $25 a day storage fee fair? And also, was that disclosed? So those are the big issues that popped out at me when I first read the first story. And now it appears that those, of course, were sticking points here because a Jefferson County judge dismissed 47 cases against out-of-state defendants, saying the court did not have jurisdiction in those cases. And there were at least 85 cases, so that is just a little bit more than half that were tossed. Now, following that decision, the company has now said that they've changed some of their policies. So the owner said, we immediately implemented some changes. We have respect for the court system. While we disagree, the comments that were made have led us to make changes. And this is the kind of thing, I know a lot of people think, attorneys cost a lot of money. I'd hate to spend a lot of money on an attorney just to have him give me some advice when I'm not being sued or anything. But an attorney would tell you, depending on what state you're in, that yes, you can put that venue selection clause in there, but it's got to be worded this way. It's got, and you can probably charge storage fees so long as they're reasonable and clearly disclosed. And likewise, that diagnostic fee makes complete sense. Again, disclose it and say how much it's going to be and go on from there. And a real issue that popped up here apparently was somebody would send something in and say, diagnose it and let me know. The guy'd come back and go, here's what it would cost per repair. And somebody goes, okay, I don't think it's worth it. Just throw it away. Well, there is a question about throwing something away that might have information on it, personal data and so on. So let's suppose you sent an iPad. He said, throw it away. Well, is this guy now supposed to throw it away in a way that is environmentally sound and protects your data? Or shouldn't he just send it back to you and let you take care of it? So there are issues like that as well. But those are the kinds of things that you should be thinking about before you box up something you own and send it to another state for a diagnostic and repair. Some customers talked about this and said this was a weight off of them. The website showed that one man here who'd sent in an Xbox for repairs had racked up more than $3,600 in storage and legal fees. Now, it's not broken out which is which, but he spoke to Denver7.com, a TV station, and said, I think you guys shining the light on that really helped. I appreciate it for you guys taking the time. And this is a great example, and I'm going to do the thing I always do, where somebody shines a light. This is a spotlight, shines a light on a problem, and it's often the media, TV stations and radio stations. So an email sent to customers recently states that because of the court decision, company will deduct storage fees, and once a diagnostic fee is paid, the device will be shipped back at the company's expense. So pay the diagnostic fee and we'll send it back to you. You've got to give these guys credit. They just don't see right from wrong, in my opinion, said another customer who said he won't be working with this company again in the future. He shipped the company a pair of binoculars, and that's the famous example, the binoculars, and accrued thousands of dollars in storage fees after the company could not repair them, but would not dispose of them. While the storage fees are no longer listed on his account, the legal costs remain. And he said, I think this is the dark side of the internet. I think that you have to be careful about who you contract with. I want to compliment all of you, referring again to the TV station. I think that this restores my confidence in journalism. I think it's an incredibly valuable institution, and this is a perfect illustration of why it's important to communities. Now, meanwhile,
This is Leto's Law, and he's talking about that electronics repair shop up in Colorado that was in the news lately that was charging people $25 a day after they would send him an item, and it would be like, oh, it's going to cost $3,500 to repair this Xbox, and they're like, what? Oh my God, I can't repair that. And then they wouldn't pay their diagnostic fee, so he started charging them $25 a day. And after they got up to like $3,000, he would file a lawsuit with them in the court. And it would be in Colorado while they were out of state. And then he's sitting there trying to say, well, I've stored the item and they didn't pay the diagnostics fee. Well, the court threw all the lawsuits out, and they had to change their policy. And now it's just like, okay, pay the diagnostics fee and we won't charge you storage. We'll throw away the item, or we'll send it back at our expense. So it's like, why would you send something? Isn't there somebody closer by than sending it out to Colorado? That's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm in traffic. I'm in really, really, really bad traffic on the 55 freeway in Orange County. I'm going north, and it's just horrible to have to drive home at this time. But what are you going to do? Everybody else is driving home at the same time. But got a nice day of work tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I get to drive an RV. Yay! We're looking to purchase an RV. We're looking to go to Florida for a road rally. We're going to take one of many of the cars. I don't even know where the cars all are. Yeah, but we're just under 30 cars right now. We have 2 Lamborghinis now. 3 Ferraris. Only 1 McLaren. Probably 3 Porsches, 3 Chevy Corvettes. No, four Corvettes. We have a 54 Corvette. We have a 63 Corvette. Actual split window. I have a 63 convertible. And then the C8 full carbon fiber. It's a 2022. Then the Porsche, there's 2. There's the 50. I think it's a 55 Spider. It's like the same thing James Dean got killed in, you know. And then there's the 2023 Carrera GT4 RS. Then let's see what else we have. 2 Rolls Royce, the Wrath, and the Phantom. Wrath and the Phantom. The Phantom's the convertible coupe version. How cool is that? Cool car. We got a Jeep, the pickup, whatever it's called. The Jeep pickup with about $100,000 worth of. It's all jacked up in the air. And it'll never see off road because it would just be hell to clean. Ontario refrigeration is up ahead. Wow, is it cold? I'm going to turn that AC off. It's 63 degrees and my air conditioning is going. What is that? No new ladles. He was really good about putting out 2-3 stories a day, and today he did 1. Movie got embarrassed because somebody said somebody's tired of the car YouTubers. I'm not trying to be a car YouTuber. I've got a lot of cars, but I'm not trying to be a car YouTuber. Ooh, it's raining now. Yeah, you can see it on the thing. That just made a smear. Maybe I should wash it. Oh, I'm out of windshield washer fluid. Need windshield washer fluid. Okay, it always does a courtesy sweep. One after it gets done. All right, this is going to be. I wonder how long it's going to take me to get home. I'm just curious. Get the map out. Press home. Come on, home. It's a drive. And it's saying it's going to take 1 hour and 31 minutes. I guess I can't complain about that. My nasals are just destroyed. My sinuses. Come on. 2 pills. We're having some fun. This is just over-the-counter stuff. Old Town Orange is historical. Second exit. just driving. This is Chapman Orange where we're passing right now. And as soon as we pass it, look, the freeway just comes to a stop. It's horrible. I'll look at the amount. If it's a decent amount, I'll use the carpool lane. But if it's over $15, I think $15 is the cutoff. Okay, I'll say $15.50. I'll do the extra 50 cents. But yeah, that's it. So $60, I'll just ride heavy traffic. And trust me, it'll be extremely heavy from the Yerba Boulevard probably up to the 71. If I can be in the express lanes, that'll be just nice. Okay, on the brakes. Look at all that rain. Yeah, no one watches the front. No one watches the front. You know what? I used to have a lot of people watch the front, and I just figured out why. I put it in landscape. And that's why they don't want to watch, I guess. Maybe if I put it up and down, but I just thought it was cool to have it in landscape. You can see more of what's going on. Villa Park, next exit. That's a nice little town, Villa Park. I didn't really eat a lot today. I mean, I had a Subway sandwich. It was a foot long, but it was a tuna, and I kind of nibbled at it across the whole day. So I never ate it all at once and just had a full stomach. Take a bite, come back to it 10 minutes later, take another bite, come back 10 minutes, throughout the whole day. So I don't feel like I never had a full stomach. That might be a good way to eat, though. You're never hungry. Maybe. 2.25 miles to the 91. But only 2 miles to the 91 express lanes. But we want to see what you're going to charge me, because I have the express lane pass thing. I'm going to kill this and I'm going to hit done. Then I'm going to hit live. And I'm just going to put it up like normal. Normal. There you go. See if anybody watches it with it up and down, It's going to be the up and down version. Boop. There you go. What is going on? Look at how bright the sky looks, but in all reality, it's dark. I mean, yeah, I can see the clouds, but it's dark. Ooh, I can see the lit sign that'll tell me how much. It's up there. You can't see it in that little screen, but because of the two screens, I'm talking about the people who are watching the forward view. Woohoo! 2 live screens. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. This thing is just driving me nuts. I wish it takes like 20 minutes minimum before the pills really start taking effect. And all it says is Fast track transponder required. It's not giving you the price. Like, damn it. Damn. Where is that kid? That's from Back to the Future. Doc was looking at his watches, and he had like a pocket watch, 3 watches on this wrist, and a watch on this wrist. You know, he's like, damn, he's totally into time. So I'm in this lane, but I don't know if I'm going to get in the express lanes. It's in 3/4 of a mile. There goes a policeman. There goes the policeman. Okay, we have a half a mile to the entrance. Wow, you're not going to tell us what it cost? Normally it would say how much. Oh, there, it's saying how much. County line, $4.25. That tells me there's not a lot of traffic on the 91. But for $4.29, I'll take the chance and get in the express lanes. Here we go. Getting in the express lanes. Woohoo! Now watch. The regular lanes of traffic will probably go way faster than us, but only for like the first 2 miles. Once we pass Imperial Highway, it'll start slowing down. But after your Belinda Boulevard, it'll be like a dead stop. It's only 6:30 here. I'm the Count. Count Dracula. Frankenstein. What? Frankenstein. Dr. Frankenstein. I'm using electricity. Oh, crap. The express lanes are way slower than the rest. I'm paying $4 to be in this lane. Oh, this is horrible. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't know why I did this. Okay, it's starting to move. But that was pretty sad. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. It was slow. Now we know what's slow. Man, because I can't see. No. I don't want to press my brakes again. I don't want to press my brakes. No, they're making me slow down. It's so sad. This is the freeway. I thought we would get home. Oh, that's just horrible. No. And every time they start moving, you're like, oh, okay, they're moving. No, you can't. Oh my gosh. It's so bad. Oh, I don't like being here. No. I wish you could stay over there while it's fast and then only get in these lanes when it's fast. And you can get past everybody. But you're not allowed. If you get in here, they charge you this insane fine if you break over those cones off to the right. And if you're over there and you break into they charge you the same insane fine. All right. Yep, this is horrible. But I'm going home. I'm going to be home at a normal time. I'm going to get up nice and early tomorrow, and I'm going to drive over to San Diego. Work on the solar farm. I'm trying to think of a way right now. If I were to go out and let's say I bought 100 acres out in the desert, it's sunny over 90% of the year. Because I'm here in Southern California, and there are areas in the desert where you could buy that much land. Easily 100 acres. Now let's say I installed solar over that whole area, right? Now I install solar over that whole area, and I sold stock in the company. And now with stock in the company, if you bought stock, you could buy stock pertaining to how many solar panels it would take to offset your electric bill. You're not connected to these. It's not connected to your home. It doesn't take back at home. But we would sell the electricity to the electric company at a set rate, at whatever set rate it is. And all you had to do is know, my electric bill is normally this much money per month. And you wanted to get this much back. You wanted to make that much money back each month on your panels that you buy. And we're like, well, let's say we sell a kilowatt to the electric company at 7 cents. Yeah, they charge you 13 cents. So you're going to have to buy enough at 7 cents to offset the 13 cents that you're charging. So you would have to buy enough solar panels that would generate per month on an average your electric bill, which is $200. See, you need, at the 7 cents we sell it to the electric company, you would need you'd need I don't know, 35 panels, whatever it would be. I don't know, because you got the 35 panels. They each make so much per month, but it offsets your electric bill. Now you would need us to maintain those panels. So somehow I have to also charge, because we're going to have to wash the channels, and once a month, because you adjust the panels, they're adjusted each month so that they get the maximum of the sun. Now, if I had 100 acres, that'd be a lot of panels. We're going to have to pay a full-time guy probably to go around, and he would start at one end of the thing, of the 100 acres, and he's going across there, and he's just washing panels constantly and adjusting them. And the neat thing about the panels, you only require water. You don't use high pressure. You just use water and a squeegee. Water and squeegee. But, you know. I'm going to have to think about this. But if you bought enough and we sell enough power back to the electric company, even if everybody who brought a percentage paid an extra amount for one solar panel, you know, you have 1,000 people put that buy that extra one solar panel. We use that money to pay the guy to clean and adjust the solar panels all year. It would probably make his salary. This could be a substantially self-sustaining business. And then once about every 20 years, I think we'd have to upgrade the panels. It might work. I'm going to have to look into this business idea. It might just work. I literally tried to do something 20 years ago, and we ended up talking to our congressman, and there was a law against it. It was like the stupidest thing you ever heard of. The thing was, come on. God damn it. God damn. Why are you doing 55 miles an hour? But what I tried to propose to the government, why not make it easy for everybody to buy solar? Somebody who lives in a condo could buy solar panels from somebody out in the desert, where the meter that his solar panels were attached to would turn his meter backwards at his house. So yeah, he still paid for electricity that he used over what the solar panels used. But why couldn't they do that? Somebody with an apartment could literally buy solar panels to cover his electric bill at his apartment. And it would just, it made it open where more people were available to invest in solar. And that was my idea. Make it so that anybody can invest in solar, not just a homeowner, or not just somebody who wants to build a solar farm. It would be everybody. You could literally have somebody who doesn't have a home and lives wherever there are rent-free. There are people like captains who live on yachts, people who live in their RVs and just travel around, they're retired. They can invest in solar and still have a passive income. And it would just be great. And so you could buy this 100 acres, put this thing together, you sell it all out, it's self-sustaining at that point, build another one, and keep selling it. It sounds like a sound business idea. But they have a law against you selling. They have a law against you having solar panels turn your solar panels backwards at another place. And who's going to go out in the desert and buy half an acre of land just to put up solar panels and connect it, just to get a passive income for their apartment. No one would. But if you had 100 acres of solar panels and you could sell somebody 6 panels to turn their electric bill back, I think people would be interested. Yeah, I'd do that. Because they're not buying the ground, they're buying the panels and your service to maintain your panels. And that's what it would be. There we go. Tesla, 2 Teslas. Tesla. I'll bet you this thing's gonna have me go across that Whoa. Really? Oh, I think that guy got a flat. His car was really loaded here without a express lane pass. I could go down and go across the port over to the 15, and there's no way I'm letting you over. Everybody is tired of being behind these vans. Wow, it's Tesla. I see 4 Teslas. Ah! What is going on? What? I'm back behind this van. I worked my butt off. Oh, that's not even a Tesla. They have Tesla like look at this. Look at these. What the fuck, man? You're not even doing the speed limit. What a fucking asshole. There we go. We got around all those people. There was Tesla. There was so many Tesla, and that Tesla was in the express lanes, paying extra to be here, and not even driving the speed limit. That was crazy. But anyways, I want to build solar panels, so and put a company together, so anybody who wanted to could invest into it and get it back. Like, let's say I went out and I built this 100 acres, covered it with solar panels. Obviously, there would be maintenance rows to go down between all the panels, and there would be, bringing it back and sending it out to places. And another thing you could probably do with this system is you could probably, if there is a major interstate passing, set up a charging station. Because remember, the solar panels are DC, and you can definitely do a high volt DC. Like these panels we're putting in San Diego, they're 48.5 volts a piece, and you daisy channel, so you got a positive going in coming off of one, and you get the negative off of another, and you're pulling I think we're putting 9 together, and it's 380 volts that we're getting from these 9 panels. Yeah, technically it's 300 something 5 volts. But the point is, wow, you can't be in that lane. That truck can't be in that lane. California, they have to be in the right 2 lanes. He's allowed to be over there whenever it's within 2 miles of the lanes leaving, but that lane doesn't leave for 4 miles up, that far right lane. So I don't know why he's over. Has a $500 ticket. Me honking at him was trying to tell him, hey, get over so you don't get a $500 ticket. Just like this guy here. That's a $500 ticket to them. Think I'm kidding? Look up the how California fines are. Yeah, the fine the fine can't be big. They have to be relative. So the fine is actually $150, but they charge a 241% court cost onto the fine. So you can see it's 400 and change is what it is. Maybe it is, I don't know. Multiply 150 times 241. Or 2.41%. That's what you would do. Multiply 2.41% times 150. Ouch! I wouldn't want to pay that fine. Alright. Magnolia Avenue. And it does say, I am not getting off at La Sierra. Are you freaking high? What if I go straight? Does it say, if I go straight, that there's a similar ETA? I'm going to go to similar ETA, you dorkwad master. Get off at La Sierra. I don't know where I'm going down La Sierra. I know the Van Buren way is named after a president, Van Buren. But I don't know how to get there from La Sierra, and I can just imagine that's a winding, crazy road, but I'm just not interested. Hey, I passed La Sierra. Please tell me where to go now. Yeah, now it's saying get off of Van Buren. Yeah, and this way you don't go over that crazy mountain. Oh, look, that lane finally on. Yeah, see what I mean? It was on. Ways away. Looked like I went zipping around that guy. I went around him at the speed limit. They're just going so slow. But this is my off ramp, so I'll go around said truck, and I have to get over. And I have to look and see what text messages I got. Whoa. I have to match the speed of this Jeepster S3 TS Farms. That's nice. It's a farmer. Farmers make good money. Wow, look at this. 73 miles since I got fuel this morning, and I burned a quarter tank. Ugh, that's not the greatest mileage. Well, it's not quite a quarter tank, but it's real close. He's a farmer. It says 3TS Farms on his license plate. Oh, nice. Gee, that's a good way to get around a farm, huh? 3TS Farms. California Citrus State Park, Van Buren Boulevard. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I will go to the right if that many people are in the left lane. I usually go to the left lane to make my turn, but yeah, you'll get stuck behind somebody at the front that will not make a right on red. But the right lane here, they will make a right on red, and there, they just got the green arrow. So now everybody will start to go. But yay me. Oh, come on, truck. What are you doing? Seriously? You're that slow? Fuck you. God damn it! Fucking ass. Would not let me over. Here we go.